15 biggest pickup trucks ever made. If there's one thing pickups are known for, it's their sheer size. And in this list, we bring you the 15 most massive pickup trucks ever produced. If you've been paying attention to trucks lately, you'll notice one particular trend among just about all truck manufacturers: their ever-increasing size. Modern pickups have become much bigger than previous models, to the point of becoming impractical for a lot of urban and even suburban residents. Current Ram 1500s and Ford F-150s continue to sell in astronomical numbers, yet they're becoming bigger and bigger with every new generation. Just check out the evolution of the F-Series trucks. Updated June 2021. If you're interested in getting the absolutely biggest pickup truck money can buy, you'll be happy to know that we've updated this article with some of the largest, most ostentatious, and flamboyant trucks available. But those trucks pale in comparison to some of the true behemoths that have been built throughout the history of the pickup truck. Sure, a lot of commercial vehicles and long-haul semi-trucks dwarf even the beefiest Super Duty, but there are some legitimate pickup trucks out there that could hold their own in a cage match against a sleeper cab Peterbilt. Some of these trucks are supersized versions of ordinary pickups. Others are based on much larger commercial equipment, but still available for private ownership. Others still have engines from supercars. Read on to see the 15 biggest pickups ever made. #15. Apocalypse Hellfire. Apocalypse Manufacturing rolled out the Hellfire just in time for the end of the world, first appearing in 2021. The truck is based on a Jeep Gladiator that has been severely modified and given an extra axle, making it a tri-axle off-road beast. While the 707 horsepower supercharged Dodge Hellcat powerplant is available as an optional extra, the base model, Apocalypse Hellfire conversions are powered by Chevrolet's LS3 engine in naturally aspirated guise. Still, we're sure that's more than enough in a truck that features a full 8-foot bed. 14. Lamborghini LM002. The Lamborghini LM002 is definitely one of the coolest trucks of the 1980s, if not one of the coolest vehicles, in general, to emerge from that era. The LM002 was actually designed for a military contract, but unfortunately, due to its size and complex running gear, it wasn't selected. Chances are this had something to do with this truck's engine, the beastly 5.2 LV12 from a Lamborghini Countach. Yes, the Rambo Lambo featured a legitimate supercar engine under its hood. Today, these things are becoming extremely rare and are highly sought after by collectors, which has sent their prices skyrocketing in the last few years. 13. Hummer H1 Pickup. Ask any real off-roading and Hummer enthusiasts, and they'll tell you the H1 is the only real Hummer. Unlike the H2, which was just a glorified Chevy Blazer, the H1 sits on a purpose-built chassis that hides components higher up, providing both protection from terrain and blasts. The original Hummer also features independent suspension and portal axles on each wheel. It has a central tire inflation system and is powered by a 6.6 L turbodiesel V8, in some applications. Importantly for this list though, the H1 was available in civilian trim as a 2-door, long bed pickup truck that puts even the toughest-looking modern truck to shame. 12. Dodge Ram 3500 Mega Cab. Some of the trucks on this list were built for rugged, military-spec dependability, others were designed for a singular purpose, effortless hauling and towing capability. This is where the Ram 3500 HD Mega Cab comes in. The Mega Cab refers to an extra section added to the rear of the cab for increased interior capacity, but without it eating into the bed capacity, which was available in long and short versions. Mega Cabs are some of the longest production trucks ever made, with some of the biggest factory interiors. 11. Ford F-450 Super Duty. Most consumers probably don't realize that Ford builds pickup trucks larger than the F-350. Why would they? Other than some businesses, such as a construction company, few people would need a truck of that size. But Ford does indeed make bigger trucks. The F-450 is the next step up, for those rare moments when the already massive F-350 just can't get the job done. Like the Ram 3500, the F-450 Super Duty is first and foremost a hauler, which is why it comes with a wider front axle for stability and a more powerful engine in order to deliver a towing capacity of a whopping 37,000 pounds. 10. Hennessy Velociraptor 6x6. The Hennessy Velociraptor 6x6 is one seriously big toy. Hennessy has been tuning American vehicles for a long time now. This one, however, takes it a lot further than teasing out a few hundred more horses from the engine. Hennessy added another axle to the rear, making this a tri-axle, six-wheeled truck. While it may not be based on a Super Duty truck, this 6x6 is still an absolutely unstoppable monster. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. The AMG G63 6x6 is yet another civilian version of a military vehicle. Mercedes originally started making six-wheeled G-wagons for the Austrian army, and then it made the bonkers decision to sell civilian versions to the public, with a host of upgrades over a standard G-wagon. These include the third axle, portal axles on every wheel, central tire inflation, and a truck bed. Seriously, what's not to love about this flamboyant, over-the-top luxury truck? Well, when it first arrived, it was Mercedes' second most expensive street-legal off-road vehicle, priced at $615,000. No wonder these are most commonly found in the UAE. 8. Chevrolet Apache 38 6x6. Not much is known about this particular truck. What we can say is that it was built in British Columbia, based on a GM military truck which was presumably used for logging, but it appears that the owner dropped a classic Chevy truck cab and bed onto the modified military truck frame. It uses a Chevy V8 engine and a 4-speed turbo 400 automatic transmission, and even features a power bench seat from a Cadillac, according to this ad. 7. Ford F-150s 6-door pickup. This 6-door conversion is one of many packages available from Super Trucks, a custom coach builder that makes consumer pickup trucks out of Ford F-150 commercial chassis. They start with the frame and cab that come from Ford, extend it for an extra set of doors, and then fit a bed from an F-350 dually to the back. These things are ostentatious and truly gigantic, but for the right customer, the biggest truck is the best truck. The Ford F-150 has a price tag that matches its size. It's one of the most expensive Fords on the market. At $150,000, it's second only to the Ford GT. 6. Chevrolet C4500 Kodiak pickup. This is a similar concept to the Ford F-650 above, just without the extra door conversion. These pickup conversions are much closer to the factory C4500 Kodiaks, which are also sold as chassis cabs, and the bed is fitted by a coach builder. Its smaller cab and longer bed actually make this a more practical and usable pickup than the 6-door F-650, if a little less showy. It still towers over just about everything else on the road though, and is one of the largest pickup trucks you can buy. 5. International CV515 4x4 pickup. This, like the two trucks above it, is another modified chassis cab fitted with a bed from a production truck. However, instead of being based on a vehicle from a consumer brand, this is a true international truck, built by the same company that makes some of the toughest and longest-lasting commercial trucks ever made. This one looks like it borrows a lot of GM parts, and in some ways could be considered a supersized Silverado. 4. International CXT. The 2004 to 2008 International CXT is where the supertruck trend began. Unlike all the others above, this one was fully built as a pickup truck from the factory. It is based on an international semi-truck frame, with an extended crew cab and, obviously, a pickup truck bed. It even kept the air brake system from the semi-truck. These were the biggest, toughest pickup trucks you could buy brand new at the time, though they were well over $100,000 and still command that kind of money today. Three. Freightliner Sport Chassis. This Freightliner pickup by Sport Chassis is the ultimate personal long hauler. These were built primarily for ranchers to tow their livestock or other items in large trailers over long distances. They were, however, reserved for only the most prosperous ranchers though, costing a lot more than a conventional pickup. They're powered by the same Cummins diesel engines, and they use the same transmissions as Freightliner semi-trucks. 2. Mercedes-Benz Unimog U5000. Unimogs are the ultimate incarnation of a military truck adapted for civilian use. They are widely known as the toughest and most capable trucks money can buy. A lot of the off-road technology used in these monsters has trickled down into other Mercedes products, notably the G-Wagon 4x4 squared and the AMG 6x6, both of which use portal axles that were first developed on the Unimog. Also, on the Unimog is a full-power takeoff from the engine, allowing it to run things like hydraulic pumps and cranes directly off the engine. One. Rainbow Shakes 1950 Dodge Power Wagon. This literal behemoth is one of many supersized cars in the Saudi Arabian Rainbow Shakes collection. As shown in the image, its tires are twice the height of a fully grown adult, and it can drive over top of ordinary production trucks without even scraping them. It is apparently fully functional, though it's doubtful that it is legal to drive on the street. Still, in Saudi Arabia, at least there's no shortage of wide open spaces to try to drive this giant thing.